Give me that. That'd be so great. I feel like this thing's always running and it's barely doing anything. So, I will also need to make gunpowder soon. This one should be full. This one shouldn't be. So, I would say I have a lot of the SMG ammo, but I am, like I said, I am trying to get SMG and shotgun ammo at the moment. I have a lot of pistol ammo, and I'm okay running around with some of that. But, yeah, all the extra ammo and stuff. Like, I'm also busting out my bow, which I've had the steel arrows for ages, and I just haven't used them, but they are becoming pretty useful. Now, as for the extra wood, I guess it can fit in here for now. The hell was that? Every time I hear something, I know it's a zombie, but I just don't know quite where I'm hearing it. I'll also need to pick up all the other parts soon and make the things I want with that. So, guns, modify. Ripple mod is something I have needed on this for so fucking long. And you know what? If I put it on my bow, it would also just make it mental. But I'm also making one of those extended thingies. Give me that. So I want to know, can I first and foremost fit this on this? Let me know about that. I wanted to repair it first, but this is fine. You modify. Nope. You damn well know that's not what I wanted. Put that back. Modify that. Can't work with that. Is it because... Nope. Just won't work on that. What about... It will work on this, which means it would work on... What does this do? It deals 25% more damage to blocks, but 25% less damage to enemies. That's... For me, that's honestly a little shit. I could put that on, like, my knife, maybe. Let me? No. What about anything else? What about this? No, not compatible. That is honestly a bit of waste. I'm going to scrap that. I have got a fire axe. I could put that on that. But honestly, I'm going to use, like, my little stone axe at some point. I'm going to use this to beam somebody over the head at some point. So it's better that I have that with me. Alright. So we've got that done. I should be able to make a motorbike now. I need an engine, a battery, and I think 2 wheels was what it said. I got 2 wheels, an engine. And I don't have a tier 6, but tier 1s always work anyway, so it should be fun. Fuck it, I'm going to give it a 5. I never do a 5. I don't think that makes a lick of difference, but can't fucking hurt. Imagine if it made a more durable motorcycle. Can you imagine? It's not going to, but it would be funny. Alright, first things first is I don't have an auger. So this can take the fuel mod. Now, I will grab... Oh, I must have cancelled out the other one, or I just didn't make the extra. Oh. No, I did make it. I must have grabbed too much. Alright, let's get you fueled up. It should hold a shit ton of fuel now. 600, very nice. Not the shit ton amount that I was hoping for. Give me that, actually. I'm going to need that in a second. It's better than it was. It's not super, super best, but this is fine. And I have this gun later for blood moons and stuff. And I have ammo. I should really just keep it next to it because that's what I'm doing. But my car will be ready soon. My motorbike. I'm so stoked for that. You guys got no fucking idea. I really do prefer the motorbikes over the, like, basically every other vehicle in this game, except with the exception of, gyrocopters. I do like gyrocopters quite a lot. Now, my only question is, I don't have a free available dye for this bike. So whatever dye I find first, whatever dye it's going to be. So that's fun. At least I get a mystery dye situation. And my other fuel tank. I can't use that, I don't think, in the bike. I'm pretty sure that's what this thing's for. But I will have the spare for when I get the auger. This should give me some experience, you'd think, crafting these things. But yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if Funpins was like, no XP for you. Every time I say that, by the way, I just think of like that one fucking episode of Seinfeld where it's like the no suit for you situation. So great. There's so many people out there that have no fucking clue what I'm on about. But it was the time. While I'm waiting, I don't have any... I don't think I've got any kinds of meats that's going to let me make a meal. But let me just grab some shit. See what I can cook up with what I have. Grab me that animal fat. You know what would be lovely? Is if this game integrated some more dishes that involve honey or snow. I think that that would be really cool because it's an existing ingredient and there should be something out there that can use it, you know? Like, you should be able to use fucking snow as a substitute for water like you used to be able to as well. That would be fun. I can't make any of those things. Why? What is it that I am missing? Corn? Hey, Troll. What the fuck you up to? I don't think I've got any corn up here. I think I turned it all into seed, which wouldn't surprise me if I did that. Let's have a quick look. I might have missed it. Oh, I got one corn. Give me that. I could do something. Oh, hydrate Joel, thank you. Okay, tuna fish gravy toast was the other one I was thinking about. I couldn't fucking remember. I swear my brain tries to wipe that thing from existence every time I see it. But I can make spaghetti, shepherd's pie, or gumbo stew. I would like to make gumbo stew. I don't think that requires me to use the corn though. But we'll use that first. Shepherd's pie should be a good second and that uses the corn. I definitely don't have a lot of animal fat. I sort of regret walking around like forcing her to eat that in the beginning because that has severely backfired, to be fair. I kind of thought that I would have more of it, but because a lot of the animals, specifically in the snow and like bears and stuff, are all kind of like living, breathing creatures, I'm not getting the undead flesh and I'm not getting the animal fat that I really need to be able to do some recipes. Alright, well, we got the motorcycle, which I am stoked about. So, modify. Yeah. Alright, so we've got a few mods for it. I'll have to put it down to put the fuel in it, but bicycle can go in here. I'm so fucking chuffed to have it. Alright, first things first, is this room in here has got enough room for me to put my bike down. This is the first time I get to look at it too. It looks kind of cool. I miss the front, like, death wheel shit, though. Like the super spiked shield. Oh. I don't get much out of the vulture feather shit, but that's okay. The gas tanks on the side, I'm not quite sure what that's all about, but sure. I don't mind all the exhausts, the effective like vulture tail feather things back, that's all fine. I do feel like this is a very low riding bike for the apocalypse, so, you know. Hold on, Azula's just, there we go. I just had to fix up Azula. Top-down view looks better though. I kind of feel like they're halfway between like a fucking vulture and a direwolf. But I miss, okay, I deeply miss the spikies on the front because the spikes on the front of the bike made this bike awesome. Whereas this feels like it's got like a big solid body and it does not feel like it's durable to take a hit. I feel like if you're really riding around in zombie apocalypse, this little flimsy frame here is not the kind of bike that you would want to have in the event that you happen to hit a zombie or even a fucking chicken or rabbit or whatever, right? I feel like that's like a little bit of a... not quite right, but I get that they've tried to make it more, I guess you could say, normalized. That somebody could literally pull that out of a garage and just be starting with it. Still. Wait, I haven't put fuel in it. Hold on. Okay. These often take a lot more fuel than they look like they do. Okay. So... have I run out of fuel? I did. Okay. So I can't put any more fuel in it because I don't have fuel. Which means that I'm going to have to do some mining for oil shale, which I always enjoy that shit. I shouldn't need much in the way of ammo for that, but I do have food, I do have coffee. And if I'm going for oil shale, I would really want an auger. The fuck else was I supposed to be doing today? I guess cutting down more trees was the plan. But, can I make a better auger? Yes. I can, which means that I should be able to make a better chainsaw. Okay, motor tool parts, bicycle handlebar, engine, forged steel. I'm gonna need to make more forged steel first up. Hold on. Give me that. That needs to go upstairs. I may also need clay, but I think this has got clay in it. Pretty sure. Yeah, it's got clay in it. We're good for clay. Alright, if you want to pump out that for the moment, then later I kind of need you to start making some of that so I remember what I'm doing with this for later. But I'm going to need forged steel because I definitely don't have that, which means that I can't just make the auger right this minute because I used up a lot making all those other mods, so I've only got 7 left. Bicycle handlebars though. I could make those. It should, I don't know for sure, but it should be mechanical parts, should be pipe, probably duct tape. I don't think it'd be plastic, but I feel like these would be some of the fundamentals of it. Yeah, bicycle handlebars. I thought I made a second one of this originally. Is a spring and is leather and duct tape. Did I not save it? No. Okay. So leather and spring, and I've got the duct tape, so should be able to make one of these now. And I sort of think I should make a second one because I think I can make the higher level chainsaw. So if I have a look at the chainsaw, because I was capped before, I definitely can. That should be like a couple of hits and it's done situation. But that's also another 60 forged steel, which I don't currently have. I might be able to get if I smelt it down enough. But I don't really know if what I put in there is going to be enough to get 120 forged steel from. I got 10. Is it? What do you need for this? Oh, it's iron. Fuck. Okay. Don't mind me. I fucking forgot my recipes. I do have a shit ton of iron. Like, we have surplus of iron, so this shouldn't be as much of a problem. Mate. Let's just replace this with iron for a hot second. Chuck that there. Give me those. Alright, so this is put it back on the cards, and I have a shit ton of clay already smelted in here, so I'm not really that stressed about that. But, yeah, I'll craft one of those. Give me that back. So, I also can make a little bit more ammo. I also realized I left my vehicle sitting in the other room, which is not great. I do want that on me. And I'm gonna need more gunpowder at the rate that I'm going at. So what I'm seeing so far is I will need to get like coal and is it coal? I think I have nitrate. I have got nitrate. I would need to mine coal. Probably oil shale for fuel. I would need to get the point into scrapping to get the more scrapping materials for the the brass radiators for sure. And then what else? Oh, I've also got to get the forged iron things from upstairs too. That's another thing. Let's maybe make some of these now, because I'm sort of low on them. It can only make like 24. It does use more to make that, so it's a bit of a waste. That's fine. All right, this is kind of good. So I can make, like, I do have a tier 5 chainsaw. It would work just fine for a while, right? The only reason why I fucked that up in the beginning was I forgot to grab the legendary part when I made it. And since all my other shit's in the other one, I do feel like if I took half of this and put it in that, I would find it. At least it's in both. So I have twice the chance of maybe not seeing it now. And I've got shit I've got to sell to Wreck too, honestly. I wonder how much of this he'd buy. Oh. I guess, what am I waiting for at the moment? I don't think I'm waiting for anything. Oh, no, I'm waiting for the ingot thingies. Yeah. Alright, well, give me all this shit and I'll go sell these. I'll make sure I want to keep those after all, because they're actually good. I don't actually know if I've got those in the other container. I'll have to quickly check. There may be a limit to what he will buy from me with this. I also, can you give me all these and I'll stack them? Alright, fix that up. Do I have, yes. Alright, so this is a spare. That's fine. I don't mind if it's a spare. Now, you lot, recipes, stack. There we go. Alright, so by the time I'm done going over to Wrecked and back, give me that. I should have sold the things that I wanted, and they should have at least started on a few of those. Alright. Not perfect, but this is being pretty efficient today, honestly. I sort of am really tempted to grab the bike and just ride straight over, but I don't want to waste the fuel for such a small trip. Plus, like I said, I will have to go mining for the what do you call it? The oil shell, which I got no problems with. Since Blood Moon was this week, like that could literally be next week. I could do oil shale and coal mining, stuff like that, because coal is sometimes near oil. Not always, rare, but like if I'm out there and I have to find a spot. But that also does mean that I have to deal with dire wolves at night, and I'm not greatly thrilled with the concept of the desert and wolves, because, you know, the dire wolves are fucking massive hellish creatures that absolutely fuck me over. Are you going for books, mate? Get more tactical warfare off you. I'd rather wait to see what your books like swap over to, realistically. What else do you got? You got dyes. Honestly, the red looks so nice. But yeah, generally speaking, when it comes to the bikes, vehicles in general, I try to change the colors of my vehicles each game. I haven't had red for ages. The last one we had was pink, I think. Either pink or gold, one of the two. And we had that for like a while. I wanted to buy one of these if I saw it. I don't have the money for that. Damn it. These are expensive. But yeah, anyway. I try to change the color. It kind of used to be that
no refunds,
on the
done.
group
Now,
server that I hosted, I used to kind of be like, okay, everybody just like at the start of a game, just call what color dyes you want to claim for that game kind of thing. And same with like vehicles and stuff like that. Like, what color do you want your vehicle to be this game? And yeah, we'd all kind of like just adhere to, if you found like, if I wanted black dye, for instance, like I would say I want that. And so anybody that would find it would put it aside for me to use instead of selling it and stuff. And if somebody said they wanted red dye, I'd put that aside instead of selling it or using it or whatever. And that way we could all have whatever color, and it would help identify our weapons and storage and our vehicles in the car park and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't really have to worry about that as playing solo, but it's still nice to randomize it just for the purpose of having it randomized a little bit. Now I'm making 16 more, and I think I still have like probably 40 more I've got to make. I've got at least 30 more that I've got to make before I can make the auger. But also, I don't actually have any fuel for said auger. So when I go mining to begin with, I'm going to need to do mining manually. So if that's the case, I could just fuck off and go do that. Let me put that in the sack there. I could fuck off and go get a little bit of oil shale now. There will definitely be some out in the desert. There's always some. I don't remember what color it rolls as. I believe it's black in the desert because it's not coal. But I also don't want to get it so close to one of these edges. Maybe like along there or something. It's going to be a bit of a trip out. I would suspect that maybe that, if it's going to be one. I don't think that that's a great mine of them. There is one there. That's interesting. There's a lighter color in here. I wonder if that's oil shale in the desert. I've never noticed a lighter, like a peachy kind of square before. But yeah, there's a few of them in here. Hold on. Is there one near the edge? There's two there. Okay, let's go. There's two there as well. If this is what I think it is, then there's like 4 in a very close spot there. So let's go find out what it is. I think I've got enough food and drink for what I'm going to do. Actually, I don't feel like I've got enough drink, to be fair. Give me those. Okay, we should be good with that. I'm not expecting to be out there all damn day. I just want to go explore and maybe crack a few oil shales and bring that back and start getting some fuel production going, because I will need that to even remotely want to make the It sounds terrible. It sounds fun once I'm driving, but that start doesn't sound anything like what it used to. Terrible. Now I just got to keep it in one piece, which is next to impossible for me. It handles a little bit better, but then again, I don't have the like supercharger mod on, which I should actually check if I've got that. I think I do. Mate, calm down. It's not as loud as the old ones used to be fair. I really feel like the old ones used to be like, you couldn't hear as soon as you got on a vehicle. Then again, the car is a lot worse for that. But yeah, it'd be really cool if oil shale now has its own color, because I have not been paying attention when I was in the desert last time. And usually if my like locator thing, if my arrow's too far on top of something, I won't be able to see what it is anyway. Alright, head's on. But yeah, I don't know, this drive's alright. Like I said, I don't exactly have the thing to make it super unbearably fast and like spin out and shit like that. But it's alright. I kind of get what they're going for with like where they put the colors and stuff like that. I do find it really weird that there's like this like wheel thing there. It kind of looks like it's supposed to be like a spare. Maybe it is. I don't know. Yeah, it's part solid. It is nice to traverse this a little bit faster. Once I know how long it takes me to get across here and back, I can start taking a bit longer to get over to Blood Moon if I want to. Or I can get over to Blood Moon earlier. Like, the best thing is, because I'm starting with the fuel saver mod, even though I've only got it at about 80% or whatever fuel, I won't blast through it as badly as I could be, you know, right from the get-go, which means whatever fuel I do get, whatever fuel I do make, should last me a little bit longer, which would be nice. But yeah, it's nice and early morning. I should go on the road. Oh. Hey, mate. Yeah, the only thing now is I'm gonna want to clear out some of the road debris and shit. Well, bunny. I was gonna say, I'm like, that's another thing too, is eventually I will, like, being a bunny or like a chicken or something. I almost want to say being a runny, because I was trying to say bunny and rabbit at the same time. I'm like, that's something. Being a runny doesn't sound like a good thing, honestly. It's like another fucking... It sounds like another branch of like the dysentery situation, honestly. But yeah, I'm keen to see what color this like unusual square is supposed to equal. Now, the desert has like a lot of shit on the ground, so I gotta be careful not to hit it. Not hit many things, I should say, because there's wood, there's cactuses, there's all kinds of like rocks and ore and stuff that's just not super visible. And there's a bird. Well, so far it's taking it through here pretty fucking well. Like, yeah, there is one bird back there that's probably following me. It may swoop me when I land. Best thing is I'm near the military base. Whoop. I actually only hit a piece of wood, but because the zombie blew up beside me, it sounded so much more dramatic in that moment. I don't think I've actually passed any oil shale yet visually. Here we go. Yeah, it is. Cool. Okay, hold on. Get me off. Let me take the thing. Hey, mate. Okay. So there's 2 shards of it here. Yeah, okay, so that's kind of cool. Oil shale now has like a kind of light peachy color. I think it used to... I believe it used to just make it black like coal out here originally. I'm on that way. Calm down, love. Let me just ignore you for a second. Because yeah, okay. Yeah, it's like a peachy color now. How fucking weird. That chicken really just hit a cactus. Of course it did. Alright, you. I actually like this spot a lot more because it's a lot flatter, to be fair. But if there's 4 of them in this closeness, it's probably, you know, it's probably one of those like veins. But I'll go with a closer net situation. I don't want to dig this super big because I've got to get down there with a pickaxe to begin with, and then later I'll collapse it and stuff, but I don't need to be too wide or too tall. But this is definitely a little bit better spot than we had where it was going to be over in the other flatter bit. Actually, I should really get some yuccas and shit while I'm out here, because like free yuccas, right? Yeah, anyway. I should definitely be getting yuccas while I'm out here. Mate, fuck off, mate. I'm out here to do some mining, mate. I haven't loaded that. Where's the bird? Anyway. I've got Crickle mod on now, so... That sounds like there's 2. Yeah, there's 2. Oh my god. Yeah. Give me a pistol. Where'd you go, mate? Ah, there we go. Okay, one of you's dead. Whoops. I fucking hate trying to hit these bastards. Because sometimes I'm great with it. And other times I'm like absolutely terrible. And there's no in between. Ever. Leave that there. Okay. I can hear you, mate. Fucking biker dude. Sneaking up on me. Mind you, the army base being over there is not like a safe haven. If I had to shack up on top of that thing for a night, it is not safe. But having something nearby versus a direwolf, yes. Definitely better. Alright. Well, I reckon for this place, I would actually honestly double wall this to the best of my ability. I need to get rid of that plant. I didn't realize that was solid. Thank you. Alright, hold on, give me that. Okay. Oops, I didn't mean to put that there. It did look like that leveled it out a little bit. It would be funny if this is what, like, allowed it to push backwards a little bit. But nevertheless, like, I think shit can crawl under that, to be fair. Yeah, up until a point. Alright. The only reason why I kind of, like, want to double stack this is just for the ability to be more invisible once inside the mine. But, yeah. I mean, I would actually need to come out here and take care of, like, all the, like, boxes and upgrade them and shit, which I could do. I definitely have enough fucking wood at home. That is for certain. But yeah, this is definitely better than trying to do that slanty bit that's over there. That was just going to be a little bit of a nightmare. This corner bit, though.